Since January, Prime Minister Modi has made 4 trips to the south. That's 4 trips in a little over 2 months. And for good reason. He's the biggest vote catcher for the BJP. And the south is where the BJP has little or no presence. In the 2019 elections, the BJP's best performance ever, the party won just 29 seats in the south. Are the southern states the BJP's final frontier? Joining me to discuss this today are my colleagues Sudha Sadanand, Professor Sanjay Kumar and Mr. Prasad. I want to start by asking Sudha, apart from Kerala, the BJP's named states candidates to Telangana its first batch quite early in and on the game. How challenging is the south for the BJP?
I think extremely, although the BJP and particularly Prime Minister Modi is making all the right noises. I don't think there has been a Prime Minister in the history of India who has given Tamil, for instance, you know, such an encouragement, whether it was the Sengol in the new parliament or it is Kashi Sangamam saying how Tamil is ancient, etc. Well, so far as ticket distribution, which you spoke about just now, they are still waiting what to do, because Annamalai is now a force to reckon with. It's all comparative, Sandeep. It's not like, it's not an ultimate thing, it's relative. 3% vote share, they may better it this time around because of Yen Mannu, Yen Makkal Padayatra, which Annamalai did. They have announced the tickets for Telangana. Today, you know, Sandeep, it was very interesting that we saw Prime Minister in Telangana and Adilabad, and Revanth Reddy, the Chief Minister, got on to the stage and spoke to addressed Mr. Modi and said that, look, if you want us to be the kind of economy that you keep dreaming of, you need to support us. So synergies are happening. But very, very long haul, very, very tough haul. We know what happened during the last assembly elections in Karnataka. So it is very difficult, but the BJP, like I said, is making all the right moves, as it were.
BJP making all the right moves. Professor Kumar, 39 seats in Tamil Nadu. BJP is yet to crack the southern state, but as my colleague Sudha was saying, they're making all the right moves. The Prime Minister has really gone all out to woo the Tamil electorate. He's, you know, the symbolism has been enormous in the last couple of months with the Singol and other, outreaches. Do you think this is going to translate into votes in the Lok Sabha elections?
Vote certainly. There's no doubt that BJP will be able to increase its vote share. I have no doubt about that. If you look at 2019 Lok Sabha elections, BJP's vote share was roughly 3% in Tamil Nadu. So votes are going to increase, but I think BJP's strategy would be, along with whatever has been mentioned by Sudhaji, that Prime Minister Modi is trying to make all the right moves. The campaign, in a way, has started from Tamil Nadu. But I think what they will try to do is to focus on few seats, maybe 4 or 5 seats. And even if they are unable to win any of these 4 or 5 seats which they are going to focus, even if they come number 2 in some of these seats, they will be able to, make a big noise, because the whole narrative that BJP is largely in the North Indian states and BJP is still to expand in the South. So that narrative they want to puncture somehow. If they manage to win 1 or 2 seats in Tamil Nadu, that would be wonderful. That will create a lot of noise. BJP will be able to create a lot of noise around that. Even if they are not able to win, if they come second, even with that, they will be able to tell to the people that now look at BJP's performance in the South. So BJP is really working hard for making a presence felt in the southern states.
Mr. Prasad, the fact that the Prime Minister is there as we speak in Tamil Nadu and he's, made a lot of announcements there today in the South. Do you think, like Professor Kumar was saying, it's a long haul. It's going to possibly be a few seats, a handful of seats, and then who knows, in the next election, it might actually translate into double digits. Do you share his sentiments?
As far as BJP is concerned, they can only put their finger in part of Karnataka and part of Telangana. And rest all like Kerala and Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh, they have to forget. They can't even imagine, they can't even think. And gaining some more seats as far as Telangana is concerned, by suppressing BRS maybe. But as far as original Congress vote bank is concerned, that will never travel and that will never transfer to BJP. Last time, because of some internal consequences, BJP has won 4 seats.
Right.
But this time in Telangana, it's quite difficult as far as the winning of the existing 4 is concerned. If you really recollect the last assembly elections, they contested 3 MPs in their own origin, they lost.
Yes.
Their battle as far as 3 MPs are concerned. The one and only Kishan Reddy, fortunately, has not contested. That's why he has got survived. Otherwise, all 3 MPs, they're in battle and they lost the battle. But just like Karnataka, the last flavors still going on.
Yes.
And as far as some fighting, Congress may gain as far as BJP MPs are concerned in Karnataka. But Tamil Nadu is totally ruled out, and Kerala, there is no chance at all. Kerala is always switching between communists and Congress. So obviously, there is no role of BJP. They may, as far as southern states are concerned, they may get a good marks by using Ram Mandir in Uttar India. But when it comes to Dakshin, it's quite evident in almost every street we have Ram Mandir, and we know how to pray Ram, and we know how to give respect to Ram. That lessons we need not learn from BJP government, and particularly from Vishwa Hindu Parishad as far as Hinduism is concerned. These categories, these cards are concerned for BJP. It will not play any good role to gain some vote bank and all. The one and only pocket what they have in Karnataka, because of the 40% commissions and 40% of malpractices, which still boomeranging in between BJP and their candidatures. So obviously, they'll definitely, these southern states, they need to forget as far as these elections are concerned.
Southern states, they need to forget. But you know, Sudha, I was just thinking that Tamil Nadu, 39 seats, Lok Sabha seats, and there's a leadership vacuum there. You don't have any tall leader for probably the first time ever. There's no Jayalalitha, there is no Karunanidhi, there is no MGR. And you have companies making a lot of money by creating AI avatars of all of these leaders. Do you see that, you know, in a state like Tamil Nadu, which, you know, traditionally has voted for big leaders like this, is, you know, they have huge fan following, and the first time you don't have that. Is it possible that the Prime Minister could actually, you know, by his personal charisma, make a dent, which is what he seems to be doing?
But I think the charisma of larger-than-life characters like Karunanidhi, you know, last assembly elections, there was no Karunanidhi, there was no Jayalalitha. The point is that at that time, AIADMK, you know, led by Edappadi Palaniswamy, he had a truck with the BJP. The last 2-3 months, he's also severed all relationship with the BJP, saying that we as a Dravidian party do not want to be seen having a close truck with what is called a North Indian party. So I don't think that Mr. Modi can actually fill up the gap, but that is not to say that if you compare last time, like Sanjay ji was also saying, 3% votes, this time around, maybe they will go a notch above. Karnataka is very interesting. Karnataka, the caste census is still awaited, because Siddaramaiah will present it in the next cabinet. If that happens, with the BJP gotten Shettar back into their fold, you know, this whole Vokaliga Lingayat, it may become a very, very touchy subject, and BJP could perhaps run away with that, because that is something which all of us are waiting for, and that may impact the Siddaramaiah-led government, Sandeep.
Right. So that Karnataka, for sure, the BJP is going to make a dent. But Kerala and Tamil Nadu?
No. Kerala, absolutely not. Like, there is no go in Kerala at all. Although the RSS, you know, has already done a lot of groundwork there. There is no gainsaying that fact. But then it is absolutely impossible. And in Tamil Nadu, it's always been this Dravidian or that Dravidian. They have only, you know, seesawed between 2 Dravidian parties, which are anti-North, anti-Hindi, and what they call anti, you know, the hegemony of the North Indians over what they think is very sacred, and that being Dravidian culture.
Dravidian culture.
Streaming on News9 PLus. News is now content. Subscribe and get free vouchers.